Okay, welcome back to my channel. This is Jacob here. In this video we're gonna talk to girls and ask them how do guys talk to girls. Let's get right into it. Alright, so I'm standing here with
Soraya, hello.
So I just thought we were gonna shoot a quick video how to approach women and girls, how to know what to say to girls. This can be a big struggle out there for guys, I believe. How should a guy talk to you if he wants to get in touch with you?
I think the most important thing is to show respect. Don't be rude. If you are interested in somebody, you probably have respect for that somebody. So you should show that. You don't have to be a nice guy. If you're a bad guy, you're a bad guy. But respect is really, really important.
Okay.
It's especially in a conversation, I think. Okay, so yesterday there was a group of 10 men, but they were quite old. They were talking about my ass. One of them was asking one, what do you think of her ass?
Okay.
And the other one said, well, I cannot make a decision if I haven't felt it yet. So I was like, well, that's not gonna happen. No,
Okay,
this is one weird thing that happened yesterday.
Yeah. And that's very important that you don't disrespect girls or people's
Or boys, anyway.
boundaries.
People,
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah. If there's a viewer watching this video and find it very difficult to talk to girls, do you have one tip or advice?
I think it's hard in general to talk to somebody. I'm a really social person. I'm a promoter. My job is to talk to people.
Okay.
Where you come from has a lot of influence on it. And like the job that you do, for example, if you are somebody that works in an office all day on your own, like a manager or something, I think that it's harder when you go on a holiday or go to a place like this to make social contact. That doesn't mean you cannot learn it. The only way to learn it is to just don't give a shit and just do it.
Practice.
Yes,
Yeah.
practice makes perfect. Just watch how the person is, how the person feels, what the person is doing, and just be nice. You don't have to offer drinks or shots straight away. It's not necessary at all. Just have a nice conversation like, hey, who are you? What do you do? Where do you come from? Show interest. That's all. And just say hi, and if somebody is not interested, you'll know that, and no hard feelings.
Yeah,
just
then move on.
accept it. Yeah, just accept it and move on. You never know somebody's situation. Maybe their boyfriend left them the day before, so don't take it personal or something, you know? Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
I think guys these days, they want to impress their friends. For example, they are with a group of friends, they want to impress their friends.
They always try to look cool.
And maybe you look cool for your friends, but not for us. Just be yourself, always be yourself, and you don't have to act cool to your friends. That's the biggest mistake in my opinion, because they always trying to act like something they're not. Okay, for example, you take a girl on a date, you get to know each other, maybe a few days later, she'll get to know you anyway, so it's better to just be yourself straight away and don't act cool, don't. If you're cool, you're cool. So you don't have to act like you're cooler than you are, right?
Yeah, that makes total sense. Can a guy also be too quiet?
Well, too quiet for me. Everybody is different. I don't really like shy guys. I don't like arrogant guys, but I have a lot of confidence.
Yeah, and you want that.
Yes.
Have confidence
if I
as a
have
guy.
a man or a guy who is not so confident, then I'm afraid that I will hurt his feelings. Too quiet, it's not wrong. It's just for me, I like somebody who has something to say, who stands by what they say and
stand their ground.
I prefer
show their authentic side.
Yes. I don't prefer shy or quiet guys because that's not me. That won't work.
Okay. Have you experienced that a guy just walks up with a line in his head, like it's so scripted, you know?
Oh,
a pickup line,
yes,
whatever
definitely.
you call it.
Yes, of course. Sometimes,
They're
and then
horrible.
I think like you probably told this to 6 other girls today. Yes, no, just be yourself.
Yeah, it's not personal at
And
all.
you don't have to be with a random pickup line. Just come over and say, hi, what's up? Obviously, if you're a funny guy, you can come up with a joke. If that's you, if that suits you. You can give a compliment maybe. Not a compliment without respect, but just like, hey, I like your eyes. If you like the eyes. Don't lie. Don't lie.
An honest compliment.
Don't lie.
An honest compliment, yeah.
So for me, the most important thing is confidence. Even if you're not confident, you should just try to act like you are, because you can fake it till you make it. When someone is in a good mood and has a really friendly, nice aura, it just seems friendly. If he smiles a lot and not this kind of cheesy pickup lines. Yeah, I think that's really nice. If you're just acting natural and don't make it weird,
just be yourself.
Just be
be confident
calm and confident, and just try to have a conversation.
Okay. Okay. Do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is, like she already said, that you should be yourself.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have bad experience where guys maybe are too drunk?
Yeah, sometimes they're not really charming when they come over and be like, cutie, what about we could get some drinks and something like this, and this is not, I think most
it's
of the
too
guys-
upfront.
Yeah, it's too pushing, and it's just too much.
Too needy.
Yeah, I just prefer it when they're cute and friendly, and when they just come to me and say something nice and just like chill and not so over the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are some traits guys should have that you will find them interesting?
Confidence is so important. I think confidence makes everyone attractive. When you act like you are amazing, everybody will think that you are amazing, because it just gives this vibe of
It shows other people that you have control over your life somehow, right?
Yeah. It's not so attractive if a man makes himself like small. Even if we are just all humans, we can just be ourselves, and we don't have nothing to lose. You should just go talk to her if you like her. She will like you if you are confident. The worst you can get is a no. So why?
Yeah, and that's not really that bad if you really think about it. Yeah. Have you had bad experience with guys? Maybe drunk guys?
Yes, drunk guys, of course. I mean, sometimes when we are in a bar or in a club, of course, drunk guys came to us and touched us on our arms or something like that. I think that's not a good way to have the first contact, or they just were too drunk. I think it's like she said, be yourself, be confident, and know what you have and what you can offer.
You have one last thing to add?
Yeah, the only thing I have to say is like we're all humans and we all have the same feelings, and nobody will be mean to you. Yeah, sure, there are mean people out there too, but you just have to try. You cannot reach your goals if you're just shy and keep everything inside of yourself. Just be you and live your life. Do the best you can, and our life isn't that long, so why shouldn't we just do everything we want to and do what we love?
Okay, so we're talking about how to talk to girls, and I found some girls here, so I thought it would be a perfect way to ask, how should a guy talk to a girl proper way?
Okay, in my opinion,
you can take this.
okay, thank you. In my opinion, I think he should be natural, just enjoy the moment and the conversation, and be normal. Keep it simple.
Keep it simple
I'm funny.
and
Yes,
funny.
yes,
Oh,
very important.
very important.
Keep it natural, simple and funny.
Funny
Okay.
is very important.
Yes.
Okay, have you experienced, you probably have, like a guy walking up to you and then he starts a conversation, but then it just goes nowhere?
Many times.
Okay. Many times.
I think not everyone is funny, and I think the majority.
Okay.
Like many people just go and talk, but they don't have anything to say. But maybe because we value a lot people that is funny,
Okay, yeah.
but in a good way, not just to be.
Clown.
Yes.
No.
You would probably also been talking to guys that maybe were too drunk. What is your experience with that? Is that a bad experience? Is that a total no-go or what?
Depends how drunk you are as well.
Generally speaking, is really bad because they don't know what they're saying, basically, most of the times.
And it's important to read the other person.
Yeah. Where do you want a guy to go up and talk to you?
In my opinion, are very important the signals. If you see someone and you are not looking at all the body language and everything, you should read the person.
Okay.
But if you are in a place and there are some people is looking at each other and it's I think in that case people should go and not only the guys. I think it should be both.
Okay, yeah, so
Not-
girls also have.
Yes, as well. If you see someone that you like and you see that is looking at you,
Yeah.
yes, why not?
If a guy see maybe a girl smiling at him, that's an indicator if you want to get to know him, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
What signals are you sending guys if you want him to go over and talk to you?
Not only that him to come, like yes, cross each other eyes.
Smile.
Yes, smile and maybe create a nice atmosphere.
Okay.
But if I have been avoiding your eyes all night, don't come.
Okay. That's a good advice. So don't walk up to a girl if she's just giving you the coast. Yeah, ignoring you. Okay, that's a good. Are you single, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. No, you are not. Okay. Where did you meet your guy?
Tinder.
Oh, Tinder. Okay, that's very popular.
The love
Yeah.
of her life.
Yeah.
Okay. There's also rules on Tinder, right? You have to get to know each other first, right, on Tinder?
It depends. If the person tries to get to know something about you and then start from there, like if you see, I don't know, you have a picture of a painting, maybe a good way is to talking about the painting, something, not just hello, or just straight to whatever the point.
So if they can comment on something you wrote or if some of your pictures.
My opinion, as an icebreaker, I think it's good to talk a bit about something, but I don't like super long conversations that don't end anywhere.
Okay.
For me, I like long conversations in real life or ones we have met. What I don't like is to be talking with someone for 2-3 weeks. So long on time. It can be if you start talking tonight, like okay, you can be 2 hours. But then I prefer to meet as soon as possible for just a beer or a coffee to see if it's a real match.
Okay.
Because many times happen that you are talking, you get very excited, like oh this guy is really nice, and then you get there and it's like. And then it's a bit sad.
Okay.
Both sides.
Okay. Okay, if there's a person watching this video and the person find it very difficult to talk to girls, do you have any advice?
Be yourself.
Be yourself.
Absolutely. Be natural.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't act like someone you're not and use
Exactly.
stupid lines.
Don't pretend anything. Just
Yes.
be natural.
Be humble and just nice. Be yourself.
Yeah.
But she's the expert, the one who found love. So please, something to say.
No, the same. Like just simple, natural.
All right, I hope you got something out of this video and learned something. You shouldn't watch it just for the sake of entertainment. No, I want you to learn something. And if there's something you can take from this video is everyone can become good at talking to girls. Everyone. It's nothing else but a decision. You want to work on these things and practice these things. That's the only way you can become good at it. And I totally understand if you always find it difficult to talk to girls. Maybe you don't feel good enough or that you're funny enough and you think this will never change. This is just how it is for me. I can tell you right away, it doesn't mean that it has to be that way forever. You can practice these things and become really good at it. I was really nervous and bad to talk to girls once, but I learned it and everyone can learn it. Everyone. So ask yourself, how many opportunities with girls are you willing to miss out on? You need to change that right now, today, if you want to become good at this. There's only one way to do this, and that is to practice. And this didn't come natural for me either. I've learned this, and you can learn this in a simple way. It doesn't have to take years. I would even say if you take more than a year, it's not consistent enough. You need to do this consistently. To talk to a lot of girls, to become good at talking to girls. Something you can learn if you want to. If you want to have more girls in your life, being able to break the ice more and start conversations with females, with girls, with women, you see, and it can be anywhere. If you want these results and if you want to change that, then I have something for you. Because you can learn these things from me. If you're serious about getting results, then you can book a free consultation call with me in 3 simple steps. Step number 1 is you click the link in the description that will bring you to a page. Step number 2 is you watch the free training video. And step number 3 is you click the application form and book a free consultation call. On the call, we're going to talk more about your current situation. What are your challenges? What have keeping you from talking to more girls? And that's what I'm working with my clients closely with. I'm only working with a handful of clients at a time because I want to make sure they get the best results. If you find this interesting, then book the free consultation call today and let's talk more about your situation. And then don't forget to take action on this, to work on these things so you become a little better each day. And then see you in the next video.